Hello folks, it's Donal McCarthy here, Principal with 311 Realty Group, bringing you your update for Dovercourt Village sales, both freehold and condo sales. So let's jump in. As usual, we do the least expensive, the most expensive. I'm just going to run through all the ones as well too that went in between really quickly. So there were 6 home sales in Dovercourt Village. So let's jump into the least expensive. Here we go, 34 Salem Avenue. Property that needed a lot of help, however, it was in great location with a good lot frontage, 22.5 foot. They listed at 898 and they sold for 14% above on the first day on the market. It wasn't even on the market 24 hours and it sold for just over $1 million at $1,025,000. Very quickly again, 704 Gladstone Avenue. Also multiple offer strategy listed at 999. Now I know because we know the buyers in this instance. As I was saying in the past, multiple offers are not working as well as they did earlier on in 2025. We're seeing a bit of fatigue from a buyer perspective, and consumer confidence has dropped. Watch our general market video. I'll get into that a bit more. Anyways, so here we go. This one, I think it was a great deal for the buyers. 1.125. That one sold for. On Gladstone Avenue, just north of Shanley there. Great spot in the neighbourhood. Next, we've got 1101 DuPont Street. Here's this great one. Took a long time to sell because it's one of those townhomes on the corner. You've probably passed it if you're driving along DuPont, right there at Bartlett on the south side, those townhomes. So anyways, this one, they tried listing it a few times, but this one, it worked. However, it was 47 days on market, listed at 1249, sold for 10% below asking at 1.130. That townhome. Jumping in quickly next to a 26 Osmond. Oh yes, this is actually one of our team sales. Our fantastic sellers here, a 1+1 unit property on Ossington. We listed at 1249 and we almost immediately, we priced it exactly where we felt the market would achieve an offer. And within one day we had an offer, and then it was conditional period for a week, and we sold for just 1% below asking at 1,237,900. Great little property there. And 178 Bartlett Avenue. Here was one, again, multiple offer strategy, listed at 1.2 million, sold for 8% above asking at 1.3. And the most expensive home sale, here's one, 285 Delaware. There's been a bit of activity in that over the last decade. I remember selling that, got maybe about 10 or so years ago, and it's since moved on, and the sellers have just moved on again. Listed at 1489 and sold for 40% above asking in 6 days for 1.7 mil. We'd seen that was kind of the average for some of the other properties on Delaware there. They got that kind of high 1.6s, 1.7 mil for some renovated, attractive properties. Let's jump into the condos. There was one condo sale, and oddly enough, no, it's not at the church there on Dufferin. We actually had the church that's on Westmoreland in Dovercourt Village. Good spot entirely for a condo. They're on the pricey side because they're big and great charm and fantastic location. 40 Westmoreland, Unit 12, listed at 1.349 and actually sold for 7% above asking for 1.45. There you go, fantastic unit in Westmoreland, that church, 40 Westmoreland. So there you have it, folks. That's the update for Dovercourt Village for your sales. Do reach out if you have any questions about maybe what your home price might be or condo price stacking up against some of these sales in the last month, because they are so recent. They're good comparable sales. And of course, watch the general economic video as I mentioned earlier on. Okay, Donal here, over and out. Ciao.